Welcome to my YouTube channel, Half Fast Hugo. Today we are going to ride on Hawk Ridge. Hawk Ridge is a nice trail that goes along the top of a ridge, as it's aptly named. We have a wonderful view of Lake Superior, and it's just a really nice trail. It is a little chunky, can definitely test you a little bit, but it's certainly doable. So I'm going to ride it from east to west and then do an out and back and ride it from west to east. And depending upon the length of the video, I may do them as two separate videos. I may do it as one. Doesn't matter. You'll get the idea. So if you ever get up to Duluth, definitely worth checking out. All right, let's get on the trails. Let's get started on the Hawk Ridge Trail. So this is the lead up to the main Hawk Ridge Trail. This is definitely not a bad section, but it's just a little push uphill to get to the fun stuff at the top with the views. As you can see, there's some chunk here that can challenge you a little bit. It is certainly much more fun coming down it than going up it. And there are some beelines along the way. But we have a few rocky switchbacks to contend with. As you can see, it's the first time on this trail this season because we've had so much mud and rain that it's been closed. I climbed the St. Louis River Trail up, so I was kind of shocked at how much water there was on it still for July. Usually we're riding in May or June, but not this year. It seems like every time the trails get open we get more rain, and we're supposed to get more rain tomorrow night, possibly some tonight. So it just kind of mucks things up because we have the kind of soil that it doesn't really drain real well. It makes it difficult. So they'll open back up and they'll close back up, and they'll open back up and they'll close back up, and people don't realize with our type of soil, once you ride through that mud and then it dries out, it's like concrete. So you have nice ruts in there that make it annoying and makes it a lot of work for the trail stewards to fix. All right. Made it to the top, and some chunk coming up, as you'll see. Again, multiple lines, depending upon how you want to go. Couple sections I don't know if I'll even ride. I'm on my pivot shuttle, and it's the first time I've had it down this trail, so shuttle SL I should say. I'm sure it will be much easier than on my cross country or enduro bike, obviously. But as I've mentioned in other videos, trying to keep the heart rate down a little bit. Got a cardiologist appointment on Monday as well. So the pivot shuttle, if you saw my kind of Reader's Digest review, fun bike. It is definitely, especially on this stuff, I mean, some of this chunk, it definitely helps to power up it. My heart rate's right now running around 125, 129. So where a lot of times it'd be much higher than that on my regular bike. Trail looks like it's almost getting grassed in. Hasn't been ridden enough this year yet, but it will be now, as long as we don't get too much rain. Counting of all the raptors when they start migrating in the fall, and I can't remember, it's, I don't know, 10,000 more. Somebody that is local that knows can drop it in the comments. I might look it up before I edit the video. But and you can see it gets a little just chunky here. Done it on a regular analog bike, acoustic bike, whatever you call it, for years. And that's what most people do. But as e-bikes become more and more popular, that's what we're going to see, I'm sure. We'll get up into some beautiful views as we get along here. I'll probably edit out some of the boring stuff because nobody really wants to see some of this climbing crap, right? There you go. One kind of chunky section down. More to come. As you can see, it can be a little challenging through some of it. This one's a little sustained chunk. Get the heart rate up a little bit. But we do start getting in the views, which are nice. A little more climbing. This can be a pretty demanding trail, the stretch of Hawk Ridge. So it can challenge you a little bit. Definitely wouldn't take a beginner on it unless you have pretty good bike control. And even then, climbing and climbing. There we go. Making headway. Probably have some youngster come up and pass me on his cross-country bike or something. That's all right. Back on the road again. Fun chunk. Probably annoying more than anything for most people. There are some beelines here. I have ridden those. You can see you come down, they're straight ahead of me. There's two there. So you can certainly go to the one on that side or go to the one on that side, which has a little bit drops on it, but this one's a little steeper. So both easily done. Looks intimidating from the top, but totally doable. All right. And this is obviously the go-around. And you pay for the go-around with chunk. A little bit of chunk. And as you can see, some rocks to climb. Multiple lines, take your pick. I don't like that. It's a little sustained effort there. Whew. Even on e-bike. We do not have it in the turbo mode though. But even on an e-bike, I can challenge you. Can certainly argue that somebody's in better shape doing it on a acoustic bike or analog bike. I would agree. But I don't have to. And you know what? I'm 62, so kind of enjoying this e-bike gig. But I will probably be back on my analog bike tomorrow. We're winding down to the other side. And I may keep going a little bit further, we'll see. Gap jump there. Okay, we should be coming on that gravel road here in a second, and there you go. All right, so that is Hawk Ridge, east-west. That is the Hawk Ridge Trail. Fun trail, chunk, totally doable. It is a blue rated trail. Some areas that may be considered a black rated trail. So there's a lot of chunk this way. Obviously, if you ride it the other direction, there's just as much chunk, but it has a whole different feel. There are some pushes uphill here, as you can see. And I do like riding Hawk Ridge better this way, west to east. I don't know if I said, did I say east to west? I can't remember what I said. Yeah, we're heading eastbound. Yeah, eastbound. Riding west to east, eastbound. So, geez. So yeah, I think there's a little bit more push uphill on the front side here, but once you get up to the top, I think it's a little bit better. I like going down the chunk more so than coming up some of that stuff, but depends upon your preference. You'll see it can be a challenge either way. You know, getting to some little sustained climbs here for a few and some of the rubble stuff, chunder, whatever you want to call it. But the reward are some great views. Great views of Lake Superior, as you can see. And you just got to pick your lines through all this crap for whatever you think's the best. Woohoo! I've tried it a lot of different ways. And I tend to just point and shoot for the most part. I think sometimes you intuitively learn to point. So this is always a fun climb up here. And I think it's always much easier going down. Oh, that's that beeline I missed. Okay, I always do that. So this is a beeline, the A line, and there's a little B line that comes across. Takes a shortcut down. It'll be on the right. A lot steeper, chunkier, but a lot quicker. All right, so we'll just push on through. Reminds me of some of that stuff if you watch Sid and Mackie. They just did a race in Tanzania. It's looked pretty cool. 5-day stage race. I would love to do it. I certainly wouldn't do it as a race, but I would certainly love to ride it, and it would probably come in last. But boy, there were some chunk sections that those guys were struggling through. Mackie just kicks butt. No, they all do. Sid does too, actually. All of them. But I just keep my 62-year-old self pedaling, that's all. Nice ride through here, the shaded areas. Kind of keep it nice from when you get in that sun and up on the rocks where it jumps up about 10-15 degrees, it feels like. Then you get back in here and you go, ah, not so bad. Really surprised that the water's still on here for July. Kind of crazy. Here we are almost mid-July, and this is the first day this trail has been open the whole way through Lester River, which is crazy. The Lester River Trail has really been shut down pretty much the whole season till now. Just nuts. And a little push up there, and we'll get back into some nice views out on the rocks. And again, you could have jumped out there to the left up onto the gravel road if you wanted to bail, but why would you bail on views like this? I mean, that's gorgeous. But you can feel the heat coming off the rocks. Whew. Ticks the heart rate right back up pushing on this stuff. Sitting here at 152. And I guess I could use the turbo mode, but still gonna get a workout too. Chunk. Nice chunk. Oh, drop. The other way seems to take longer. I don't know why. Just seems like you got more uphill chunk. And for me, riding downhill over chunk sure seems a lot easier. I don't know what that was. I think it was a squirrel. I have a couple fun chunk sections coming up as well. And you gotta love it how some of these rocks are just, there's no flat side on them. They're all just like pointed and all cattywampus and crap. So it makes for some fun riding through this stuff. And you gotta kind of pick your lines and go and keep looking ahead so you know what's coming up and where you're gonna point your bike, because it will mess you up if you don't have a good line picked out. There you go. This is always a fun one. But look at that view. You see lakes? The lakes, a whole lake out there, Wisconsin on the other side. A couple big freighters out there off in the distance. Beautiful. Of course, we were out in Glacier National Park a couple weeks ago. And my son said he could live there. Of course, I said, make it happen, I'll go. So, my wife's gonna go wherever the grandkids are, so could happen. But right now, Duluth is nice. Probably have to change the GoPro battery here before long. Fun, fun. That is a pain in the butt on a non-e-bike, I can tell you that. All right, water break in the shade. All right, let's push on here. Just me. Have fun. All right. Oh, there was a beeline there too, that's right. Oh. Almost to the end. Getting there. We'll be out of the views pretty quick and just into the chunk trails. Still a nice trail. Lots of fun. Definitely challenge yourself. Get your heart rate up a little bit. Always amazes me to see some of the people fly down it and how they do it. Guess I am not driven enough or just not cut out for it. I enjoy my riding. I do it for exercise, but some of these people are definitely a little more fanatical about it, and good for them, because I'd like to be, but we'll see. As you can see, still chunk coming at us. Which was a poor choice, line choice there, but we pulled it off. Whew. And that goes off the Amity West Trail there. So it'll bring you back down to the parking lot, but on a different trail. And now we're into the switchbacks. So just a little chunk down. Doesn't take too much pedaling here. Unless you just want to keep your speed up, but a couple beelines there, you can see going over some chunk. Get another one coming up here. Must be on the next one. I don't know. But we're winding down, getting back into the mud a little bit. Bam. Oh shit, yeah, there's the other beeline right there. Another little rock one, rock coming down. Nothing that insurmountable, actually kind of fun. Just looks more intimidating than it really is. There's the Amity East Trail. We're gonna go back down the St. Louis River Trail. And we're on the boardwalk again. heading to what we call Seven Bridges Road. So it does give you the ability to park up here at Seven Bridges Road if you just want to ride Hawk Ridge. So we are on Seven Bridges Road right there. Nice little overlook on the bridge. Beautiful. All right, Hawk Ridge. All right, finished up my ride, Hawk Ridge. Got a nice 14-miler in with St. Louis River Trail on there as well. So, good ride, not too many people on the trails, nice day out. Beautiful day out actually, nice sunny, not too many clouds, so good day. If you ever get up this way, make sure you drop me a line, or if you want me to show you around or ride with you. You know, it's always a lot of great trails, always looking to ride. So if you would, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner. I'd greatly appreciate it. Doesn't cost you anything. If you would, even hit that like button and make a comment. Appreciate you riding along, but most importantly, as always, get outside. Thanks for watching.